Hi, I'm Dub, and this is my co-host, the one and only TT.
And we'd like to welcome you to our first episode of A Few Minutes for Millennials. Here, we discuss information relating to 2020 elections, the current impeachment proceedings, as well as other newsworthy current events.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at A Few Minutes for Millennials and follow us on the book, the gram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And if you are interested in helping us to continue to produce these segments, please go donate to our GoFundMe. We also take PayPal and Cash App.
Cash App? What's Cash App?
It's how people send money.
Well, what if someone wants to write a check?
A check? What's a check?
A check. Y'all don't use or write checks? You know what? Never mind.
TT, we don't write anything. We really just text now. But anyways, our desire is to increase voter registration, voter turnout, and ballot power among my fellow millennials so that we will have a say-so in who governs us. And we will definitely need your financial help. $1, $3, $5, 10s, 20s, blue strips, Bitcoins.
Blue what? Bit what?
Look, y'all, TT is an old school Gen Xer. And I gotta bring her up to speed. But she knows what's up with this impeachment stuff, this election stuff. And I'm here to break it down to my fellow millennials. So we'll know what's up and who we need to vote for when we hit that point.
I know what that is. That's the voting booth, right?
That's what's up, TT. So, TT, we've had closed-door impeachments, Congress impeachments. Will you help me and my millennials understand this stuff? Because all we hear is quid pro quo this and Ukraine that and whistleblower this. Can you just make some sense out of all this for us? Because I don't have time to sit in front of the news all day to watch it. TT, can you please give me the short version?
So you want the 411?
The what?
The 411, like Mary J. Blige. Never mind. I see I'm going to have to catch you up, too.
TT, you can't catch me up on something that was 30 or 40 years ago. That'd be pulling me back into the old days.
You mean back into the old days when we used to pull off our belts and whoop y'all butts? Those days?
You did say the old days. But can you just explain all this impeachment stuff to me so I can get to explain it to my millennials so that they'll understand? In other words, yes, TT, give me the 411.
Okay, Dub. We'll start here. First, a president or a candidate absolutely cannot receive campaign favors or help from foreign nationals or foreign countries. Got that?
Yeah, hey Lena, she's saying if you need help running for president, it's against the law to ask the ops for help.
The who?
The ops. You know, my bad, the opposition, you know, the enemy.
Right. And extortion and bribery are also illegal. In other words, you cannot hold something over someone's head as a threat to make them do something they don't want to do.
You mean like when grandma used to hold their belt over my head, you know, to try to make me to get to do my homework and stuff? There was extortion and bribery, and that was illegal.
Do you want to go ask her?
Nah, I'm cool.
Okay, so our Congress, the dudes and dudettes in the Washington of D.C. that make the laws, voted to get the country, Ukraine, about $391 million in military aid.
Damn, $391 million? All we need is a couple $100,000 to keep this afloat for years, and they passing that out in D.C. Why we can't just move there?
Dub, stay focused. So, again, Congress voted to give Ukraine about $391 million in military aid because Ukraine is a democratic country, like the U.S., but they are being attacked by Russia because Russia wants their land. It appears that Trump decided to tell Ukraine that he was not going to give them the money for military aid unless Ukraine went on TV and said that they were going to conduct an investigation into a person Trump was probably going to run against in the 2020 presidential election, hoping that the announcement of the investigation would cost the other person's votes and would help Trump get reelected.
So let me make sure I get this. The senators gave them a little struggling Ukraine about $400 million to defend themselves against the Russians, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of giving it to them, he played games with their money to try to give them the shade the cat he was probably going to run against for president next year.
You got it. And he wanted to throw shade on national TV.
And on top of that, he was also asking another country to help him get elected.
You got it.
So that's like when someone hacks into your cloud, steals your news, and tells you got to do this and that to get them back. Or better yet, what about this one? Your uncle sends you some money, but he sends it to your cousin to give it to you. But then your cousin wants you to fight your enemy in order to get the money that's already yours because your uncle has already given it to you?
We'll go with that.
Okay, I got a quick question though, TT.
Okay.
Why would he do that?
Dub, back in 2016.
That ain't the olden days, TT. My bad.
As I was saying, back in 2016, Trump was running against Hillary Clinton. And right before the election day, when they were about to vote, the FBI announced that there would be an investigation into the actions of Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that's how Trump got elected. And if he can do that again, he thinks he's going to get elected again.
Well, that may have been part of the reason, but that's definitely what Trump believes. However, Clinton made some campaign mistakes and made some bad assumptions about who was going to vote for her. That made her neglect voters who either didn't go vote for her or they voted for Trump.
Man, I always wonder how that crazy dude got elected president. So that's like assuming a female is going to prom with you so you don't lay it down on her and she winds up going with another dude?
That's just part of it. There's more. Russia was helping Trump to get elected by running ads, hacking servers, and putting out bad information about Clinton.
Just like he wanted Ukraine to do?
Yep.
But I thought it was illegal to get the ops like Russia to help you get elected.
You're right, but it wasn't investigated. They could never find the evidence that showed Trump himself actually worked with Russia to help him get elected, and he'll never admit it.
So to Trump, if it worked once, it'll definitely work again.
Bingo.
So that's how we got to all this impeachment mess in the first place? How did they even find out?
It was a whistleblower, but I'll tell you what, we'll save that tea for the next segment, and I'll give you the whole 411.
The what, TT?
The 411. Never mind. I'll tell you later. But thank you so much for joining us for a few minutes for Millennials. I'm TT, and he's Dub.
And if you want to help us stay afloat, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. Visit us at afewminutesformillennials.com. And please, please, please throw a few of those blue strip coins on our GoFundMe, PayPal, or Cash App.
Until we meet again, may God keep you, bless you. See you later.